Yo, yo, what up? What up? We live? All right, cool. Yo, what's up? It's the one and only hip hop gamer, Hot 97, Logitech G, the G moment. You already know what it is. G433s, you see it. So, listen, listen. PlayStation Paris Games Week, crazy, yo. That conference was crazy. What's up, Eric? What's up, Casey? That joint was crazy, right? Now, as you can see in the title, right? Recently, Polygon.com, they put out a Yvette, what's up? So Polygon.com, they recently put out an article by Julia Alexander. Yo, Jason, what up? Julia Alexander. And Julia Alexander said, and she's full of shit in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's bull. She was talking about like overselling violence in the game and how The Last of Us 2 is too violent and stuff like that. So I'm gonna poke holes in all of her theories because this is crazy. And I just want to commend Naughty Dog on a great trailer, and I want to commend Naughty Dog on an amazing franchise of The Last of Us, and the violence that's in there is telling the story and it's telling the truth and it's also showing strength, and I'm gonna break it all down right now. You know what I'm saying? So Big Freezy, what up? Richard, what up? Jose, what up? So let's get into it, right? So Julia Alexander, the girl that's full of shit in terms of her opinion on The Last of Us 2, and just keep in mind, none of this stuff is personal. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to debate and battle about games and stuff like that, we always go in. So this ain't nothing personal. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I see the girl in person, you know, we gonna bug out, give her a hug, we chilling. But at the end of the day, I gotta whip her ass right now when it comes to this, gaming stuff and these gaming topics. So she gotta get her ass whipped right now. So here's the deal. I'm gonna quote some things that she said in her article, right? So follow me. And then I'm gonna break it down and show you how foul and how fake it is. All right? So let's go. Pay attention. So this is one of the things that came from her article. She said the victims of the vicious assault, two women, are unnamed. It's not clear why we're watching two people being tortured, but we're asked to take in the extreme violence under the assumption that we'll be rewarded with more information for doing so. That information never comes. However, in all, we all left with is a residual nausea. Let me tell you how stupid, like, this girl translated this. So, when she said that the victims of the assault was two women, first of all, there was also two guys that was holding down the women, and there was two arrows that went through one guy's face and an axe that went through another guy's head. So in that trailer, all you saw was women? No, there was two guys that was holding the Asian woman down, and they got killed. Okay? The girl that told the two guys, what did they tell her to do? Clip her wings, to take the hammer and bash her arms. So there was guys that got killed in that scene just as well as the girls was getting tortured. So your whole thing about women, you human. Violence, if violence is bad and you really feel bad about it, then just say violence. You make it seem like violence against men is okay, but violence being done to women is bad. That's exactly how racism works. That's exactly how us as a country being so divided works. Her methods is exactly how people are divided. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the first thing that bothered me, because in her mind, she's not outraged by the violence. She's such a fake feminist that she just focused on what happens to women instead of what happens to people in general. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Tasha, what up? Tosh, Christopher, what up? Please share this because this is real. So that's the first thing that's fabricated in her whole story. She fake. So then the next thing she talked about was the lack of information on why this. Yes, Chris, it was in the article. So the second thing is her lack of information on why this torture was happening. It's a trailer. It's a teaser. It's meant for you to look at and have questions about what to expect when you play the game. They're not going to tell you the whole story in the trailer. Then what's the point of going to play the game? It's just like in a movie. The movie is going to show you some things to make you interested in seeing the whole big picture. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Like, it's crazy. Yo, Angel, what up, Angel? What's popping? So that's the first thing I wanted to break down, right? Second thing is this, right? She says this is all in her joint. This is all in her joint. Yo, Billy, what up? So she said the violence is particularly this is what she said. Oh, Jennifer Thacker, what's up? What's up, Jen? So look, this is specifically what Julia Alexander said on Polygon. She said that the violence is particularly upsetting as it features the assault of women. So my thing is, women wasn't the only people getting hurt in the video, and if anything, the two people that there was three people that died. Two of them was men, and I believe one of them was that girl who got the axe to her head. You understand what I'm saying? So how you gonna sit up there and see violence happen, but if a man or a boy or whatever is getting hurt, oh, it don't matter, it's just a man, or it don't matter, it's just a boy. Like, but if it's a woman, oh no, that's exactly how racism works. That's exactly how a divided nation works. You know what I'm saying? You separate people by who you care about. When in reality, we supposed to care about everybody. Everybody matters. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be technical about it. And the way she's doing it, she's trying to be a feminist. She don't even know how to be what she says she is. Because a real feminist is pretty much about a girl that want to see more females in the same position as men, or get paid the same amount as men for the same jobs, which is correct, which is right. We need to see more women doing more things and not put to the side. That's right. But when you make it seem like it's only about women and not about everything at all, then you just as bad as the problem that you're complaining about. It's bullshit. So Julia Alexander, you're fake, your article is horrible, and your agenda is poor. All right? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So now let's go on. So here's another thing she said in her article. She said, we've seen this play out in other TV shows or movies before. And in real life, 35% of women have experienced violence at the hands of another person in their lifetime, according to the 2017 report from the United Nations. That's what she said in her article. She's talking about a 2017 report from the United Nations that 35% of women have experienced violence at the hands of another person in their lifetime. Yo, I'm black. Do you know how much black men and black women, black boys, black girls, you know, like, I don't care if you Asian, Jewish, whatever. You know how many violence happens every day? What are you talking about? Yo, this girl is clueless. I had to make this video because I don't want people taking her seriously. And Polygon.com, like, y'all should not be taken seriously by supporting this article. For real. For real. Yo, Raphael, what up? For real, this is horrible. Actually, you doing a disservice to the women out there that's truly fighting for something equal in terms of being a feminist. Like, you know what I'm saying? You doing a poor job. Like, I brought this up the other day to my Red Infamy, my homegirl Red Infamy, and we was talking about how, like, if you look at First Take with Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman, and then you got the girl as the moderator, and then if you look at Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless on Undisputed, then you got the girl as the moderator. And I'm like, yo, how come the girls can't battle and we have a man moderate? Like, that's, you know, seeing that right there, I could get with, I could get behind, you know, in terms of equality. But don't sit up there and tell me that if a man get beat up and hurt, it don't matter. But if it happens to a woman, now it's a problem. Whoever get hurt, it's a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, yo. So I just wanted to share that. So now let's get on to it. This is the last part that I wanted to highlight in her article. So she said that the fact that their antagonist is a woman herself does little to undercut what this trailer is on its most blunt level. An extended sequence of brutal and unexplained violence against women being used to thrill the viewer and ultimately sell a video game. So you mean to tell me You mean to tell me that The Last of Us is about beating up women to sell a video game to thrill the viewer? Julia Alexander, like, I don't even think you ever played this game or you ever played games a lot. You talk a lot of shit for somebody that don't know what they talking about, Julia. Real talk. So I'm going to break it down to you real quick, right? First off, in the very first Last of Us at E3 when they showed the trailer, one of the biggest things about that game was when Joel had a shotgun to a man's face and blew his head off. Everybody was talking about that scene. This girl, Julia, ain't say nothing about that man getting his head blown off with a shotgun. You know what I'm saying? But then gonna have a fit about, the woman getting her arm broken with a hammer. This dude got his face blown off and you don't say nothing, like it don't matter because it's a man getting killed, but it matters if something happens to a woman. You fake. You are fake. You're not even a journalist. I don't even know why you're there. You're fake. Period. Because violence against anybody is bad. And I know we're talking about a video game, but when you single it out like that, it lets me know what your character is like as a person. You know what I'm saying? That's like if I'm hurting, you wouldn't care because I'm a guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's foul because I'm pretty sure you got a father or somebody in your life that's a male that you would not want to see hurt. Come on, man, it's bull. You already know what it is. What's up, Anelli? What's up, Asif, Shaq News in the building? You know what it is. So this girl is fake. This girl is fake all day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if it's a clickbait article or not. You know how I get down. You know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? So anybody, all this fake feminism stuff, yo, stop it. Because everybody matters. All right? Real talk. Tiffany, what up? Mendoza, what up? You know what I'm saying? So everybody, I want y'all to go to Polygon.com, look up Julia Alexander, and look at this bullshit-ass article she put out about The Last of Us 2 and its violence. And she only talks about woman this, woman that, and not the whole body of work. So, and also, I want to say big shout-out to Neil Druckmann, and please don't change nothing. Do what you do, baby. Do what you do, Neil. Do what you do. And anybody that's just coming in to this live stream, please watch it from beginning to end so you know the whole story before you like comment or anything. But yes, now let's talk about this, right? Not once did Julia mention the strength of these women. So they in a situation, the way The Last of Us 2 did it, these women could have just gave up. One girl was being hung like this by her neck. One girl was being hung. And then another girl had her arm broken. You understand what I'm saying? They could have gave up and just got killed. But throughout all the negativity and throughout all the pain and all the damage that was happening to these women, they found strength in that moment and they got out of that situation. Shorty got up and she was about to kill the clickers. So all these women, what did they do? What do they got in common? Survival, strength, honor, pushing forward, being strong. That's the message in that trailer. Don't give up. Don't give up. So all the women in that trailer was gangster. They stood up, they survived, and they kept moving. You understand what I'm saying? That's the message in the trailer, and that's the message that Neil Druckmann wanted to show. That throughout the pain, whether you're a man or a woman, you could go through a lot of pain and still come out on top. Just don't give up and be strong about it. And how the hell Julia Alexander from Polygon.com is claimed to be this feminist if she can't see that? You know what I'm saying? You have certain people in the world that only look at the negative. But when you see negativity, hip-hop gamers going to come through with that positive energy. And because my positive energy allows me to manifest positive power in a situation, I will always win. Always, baby. You know what I'm saying? What up, Carlos? You know what I'm talking about, Big Freezy? That's what it is. So please, when I finish streaming this video, please share it. People need to see it, need to hear it, because it's real, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these fake people out here. Word up. You know, and Julia, listen, don't try to play that victim role. Oh, hip-hop gamers yelling at me. Nah. Don't try to play that victim role either. We just having a debate and everything. There ain't nothing personal about this at all in terms of my views on your article. All right? So don't try to pull that, bull crap either. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about your article. All right, that's all. You know what I'm saying? If I see you in person, I would love to debate you in person and we could talk about it. But at the end of the day, it's all love. And if I didn't care, I wouldn't say nothing. It's my responsibility to care and say something. So let's go to this. Wolfenstein 2. BJ Blazkowicz gets beat up all the time. He gets his ass whipped all the time. You see his intestines out and they fixing him up and do all this other stuff. Nobody say nothing. In Uncharted, Nathan Drake gets his ass whipped by Nadine in Uncharted 4. Nobody say nothing. That's a girl whipping his ass. Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, she gets beat up all the time and she kicks ass too. So what's the point? You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said before, Polygon.com, Julia Alexander, she's full of shit with this article. The Last of Us 2 shows strength. Even within the violence, it shows strength. Yo, Max Gail. Yo, shout out to my man Max Gail. That's my dude. I know him for many years. I used to deliver mail to that dude. Real talk. So shout out to Max. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, I just wanted to share this with y'all. I love y'all. And if you just coming into the stream, please watch this from the beginning to the end because we about to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, Max Gail, my dude, God bless, man, once again. But once again, I just had to let y'all know, whenever I see any type of BS in my industry, it's on. All the time. It's on. So look, I love y'all. God bless y'all. Julia Alexander, don't take this as a personal attack. Take this as a learning experience. You can't be fake and one-sided with your message if you're trying to do better for everyone. It can't be one-sided because you create a divide. We don't need to be divided. We need to be together. We can agree to disagree. That's fine. But don't ever, ever, ever sit up there and talk about the way they brutalize women when you see men being brutalized too. It goes both ways. When you love, you don't love half-ass. You love wholeheartedly. All right? So, Julia, I had to whip your ass on this debate, but one love and God bless to you too. And I hope you do better on your next article. But this right here was, it created a conversation, which is great. But at the end of the day, it was piss poor. And you don't have to agree with me, but we all know when Hip Hop Gamer speaks, everybody got to listen and pay attention because I come from the heart. I come from a place of love, and I just want to see things do better. And that right there was bullshit. All right? So it's your boy Hip Hop Gamer, Hot 97. You already know what it is, man. Logitech G, the G moment. Got the headsets. I'm ready to go. All right? I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Stay tuned for my next video. It's going down. Also, stay tuned for tomorrow on Hot 97. I got my homegirl, Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox will be on my show tomorrow. And Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed from Rocky will be on my show tomorrow on the G moment. All right? Powered by Logitech. We out here. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Is there anything that y'all want to say to me before I go based on what we talked about today? LJ Carter. LJ, what up? Thank you for speaking out against the fake liberal feminists. It's just man hate and discrimination. All right, Frank. All right, peace out, dog. Muhammad, or nah, I just want to see the industry level up. I feel you. Oh, my man Muhammad just dropped in. Okay, Asif. ShackNews.com. Make sure y'all follow that. All right, cool. I'm out of here, man. I'm going to talk to y'all, all right? Love you too, dog. Peace.